Okay guys, today we are going to focus on back and biceps. So what you will need is one heavyish weight or one heavy shopping bag or rucksack, some weights for seated bicep curls. So you could have two slightly lighter shopping bags or just take things out. What I would recommend is if you've got something with handles, so your detergent bottles or water bottles that have got handles on would be really handy today. If you don't have that, shopping bags is fine. And then maybe some lighter ones because we're going to be doing some rear flies. So you could have two slightly lighter water bottles or something like that. Shopping bags will still do. We can just take things out and put them back in again. So I'm going to use my weights this morning, but that's your alternative. So we've got dumbbell bent row or shopping bag bent row for our back. So just make sure that you've warmed up already. Now you could use a bench or a sofa or something like that just to lean against to have support. You don't have to have your knee on it. We're going to be pulling up and back down. So squeezing up and then slowly down. Squeeze up and slowly down. Now make sure your back is in a really good position for this. You don't want to be rounded. So make sure you're sticking your butt out, you're sticking your chest out, and your belly button is drawing in. So it's a pull up and then a slow release. Pull up and then a slow release. Good. So make sure that is heavy enough that it's already starting to feel a little bit burny. Squeeze, or a little bit challenging, I should say. Lift. Good. Make sure your body doesn't lift up as you lift this dumbbell. So you're not sort of swinging your whole body up. Your body stays still. Just that arm squeezes back. 3 more. Good. 2. And then last one. Brilliant. We're going to do the same on the other side. So guys, I'm doing more strength conditioning this week after your poll saying that strength was pretty much the number one that everyone was interested in. So we're just splitting up the muscle groups. So back, first of all today, and then biceps. And the reason we're doing that is because your back is a bigger muscle group and it uses your biceps. So whilst we're doing back exercises, see how my biceps actually working? So if we train your biceps first, then you're going to struggle because you've already fatigued them. And then you're going to be needing them to help you with your back exercises and they'll be like jelly. So we do it the other way around. So we work our back first, our biceps are secondary helpers, and then we work our biceps last, by which point they're already a little bit fatigued because they've been helping out the whole time. Good, 2 more. And last one. Now we're coming into upright rows. Now you can either choose to have one big heavy shopping bag or rucksack, like so, or you could change it and do 2 weights in each hand. Now the hands stay reasonably close together, the elbows are high, and we're keeping our body nice and still, abs in nice and tight. Good. Excellent work, guys. So keep this one going. Really thinking about the shoulders kind of going down your back as you're lifting up. So the shoulder blades are flat against your rib cage. And just imagine them kind of, this last little bit almost coming down a fraction. Great work. Nice. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant job. We're going to keep a hold of these weights and come into renegade rows. Now you might need to go slightly lighter or you may stay here. Now renegade rows, easy version, you're going to be on your knees, lifting one weight up, back down, lift the other up and back down. So you're going to need your shopping, if you don't have dumbbells, you're going to need your can't speak today, your laundry detergent, because your shopping bags are going to be a little bit too big for this. So harder option coming up, and if you are on laundry detergents, then just taking one hand down to the ground and we'll do one arm at a time. 2, 3. So for those of you that maybe your objects are too big, then just go back to the bent rows on your sofa or your bench. Good. So remember, harder option on the toes or in a straight line on the knees rather than in that box shape. So keep that going. We've got 4 more. 4, tummy in tight. 3, 2, and 1. So the abs are getting a good workout as well. Change over to the other side. So up you come, belly button in tight, lift. So another option, if you're holding on to something, it's getting really cumbersome on the floor, you could do this up on your sofa. Okay, we've got another round of these. So you could do that next round. And again, if that's too much, you come in with the feet a little bit more. So your bum's up in the air and not so much in a plank shape. Good. 4, 3, this is easier than on the floor, by the way, guys. 2, and 1. Great stuff. We're going to come down to the ground, lying on your front and into a back extension with rotation. So the hands are by the ears. We're just going to do a small twist as we lift. So lift and tiny, tiny twist. So getting the lower back and rotators working. If that's too much for you, with the hands by your ears, the hands can be by your side. So just up and a small little twist around. Lift and twist. Good. Excellent. Think about your belly button pulling in, your shoulders down your back. Lift and twist. Lift. Good. It's a really small movement. Try to keep this controlled, no jerking. Elbows up nice and high so you can feel those shoulder blades squeezing in towards each other. 3, 2, and last one. Great stuff. Give it a bit of a stretch out before we go back to the beginning again. So we've got that bent row. So getting your heavy shopping bag, rucksack, dumbbell, whatever it is that you've got. Get the support by holding on to something and squeeze up, lower down. Good. So remember, butt out, chest out. Once you've got the hang of this, try not to look at the TV screen. Try to stay looking down at the floor, because as soon as you look up, the back of your neck is all cricked. So we want to stay looking down, nice and long through the back of the neck. Think about the arm that's on the chair. Pull the shoulder down your back so that shoulder is not up by your ear either. Make sure you're going at my speed. You're not going any faster. Good. 3. Really feel that in between the shoulder blades. 2. The back of the shoulder. And last one. Great. Switching over to the other side. Good work, guys. Let's go. Squeeze. And up. Now, I often find that this leg gets in my way, so I like to just pull it back a little bit. Good. Left shoulder, or whichever shoulder it is that's on the chair, pull it down your back. Make sure it's not up by your ear. Back of the neck nice and long. Butt out, chest out. You're not rounding through the upper back. Good. Excellent work. Squeeze. Squeeze. Another 3, 2, and 1. Great job, guys. Put that weight to one side. We've got our upright rows. So you're either doing one heavy weight or 2 slightly lighter ones. Squeezing up and back down. Good. So remember, this could be your rucksack of heavy objects. Could be your shopping bags. Squeeze. Squeeze. Nice work. Doing well, guys. I love a good weight session. So it's good to know that even though you're at home, you can still get your weight sessions in. It's just finding objects around the house that you can use instead. Excellent. Keep it up. Good, good. 3 more. 2. And last one. Nice job. Excellent. Renegade rows. So remember, you're using one of the weights. You're down on the floor, which is the harder version, slightly easier option. And especially if you've got a big object that you're holding onto, is that lean onto a bench. I would be going front ways. I just didn't really want you to see the back end of me because then you can't really see what's happening. So let's get into it. Squeezing up. Squeeze. 3. Both shoulders down your back. 5. 6. We've got 12. 7. Belly button in tight. Remember those easy options on the knees. 10. 11. And 12. Great stuff. Over to the other side. So lift whichever option you're doing. 2, 3, 4. Back of the neck nice and long. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Down on the ground for our back extension and rotation. So come down, lift and a small twist. Lift and a small twist. So lower back working. Squeeze the elbows up to the ceiling. So feel that squeeze between the shoulder blades as well. Belly button pulling up. Good. Nice work, guys. I don't know about you, but this feels like a nice little break. Top of my back is burning. Good. Nearly there. 2 more each side. There's 1 and 1 more. Excellent. And rest it back. Have a bit of a stretch out through the sides of the back. All right. We're going to go with your slightly lighter weights. I would probably use your water or laundry detergents here. We're going to come for a rear fly. You're going to be sitting on the edge of a chair or sofa. Lean your body forwards, and then it's coming out and back in. Now it's really important that your back's in a straight line. So as you're sitting on the bench, I'll pretend, sitting on the bench, you want to make sure that your back is straight and you're not rounding like so, okay? So make sure when you're sat down, you're tilting from the hips, squeeze and in. Good. Now, again, remember back of the neck nice and long. So don't look forwards at the screen. Make sure that you are looking down at your toes or just in front of them. Squeeze. Really feel that squeeze between the shoulder blades. If it's too heavy, stop. Don't strain. Make sure you're doing the right thing. Good. 2 more. And last one. Oh, good work. Seated biceps much harder than standing. So if you're struggling with this one, then stand up. But we're going to be sitting down and just coming into bicep curls. So curling up and then slowly down. Up and then slowly down. Now remember guys, speed is everything. The faster you go, the easier you are making it for yourself. So it's a nice slow return. Lift and a nice slow return. Good work. Doing well. Whew. It's hot today. There's 8, I think. We've got 12, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now those rear flies, make sure you've got the correct weight, okay? So we're going to come into those rear flies again. You might need to drop down in weight. We're leaning forwards and you're coming up and down. There's 1. belly button in tight. Remember, your back needs to be nice and long. You're hinging forwards from the hips. Squeeze. Slight bend in the elbows. You can do this. Keep with me. 8. Oh, 9. They're getting hard. 10. 2 more. 11 and 12. I'm nearly at the end. Oh, okay. So notice I was struggling there, but I wasn't flinging the arms up. I was just going a little bit short of where I should have been going. So if I were to do another round, I'd definitely be dropping my weights. So making sure your form's good the whole way through. Here we go with our biceps. 3. Good work. 4. Nice job. 5. 6. 7. Now the reason it's harder when you're sitting down is because you've got less chance of pulsing, bouncing it up, swinging your body. I'll show you once we're up and standing the difference. 11. Good, and last one. 12. Now, standing bicep curls, so I just told you they're easier. So let's just do one. See? Much, much easier. The reason being is that we can get a little bit of momentum going. Now, I don't want you doing that. So no swinging, because then you're going to hurt your lower back. We're going to make it harder. So for those of you that want it easier, you're just going to do one arm at a time. So for those of you that want it harder, one arm's going to stay in position. 2. We've got 12. 3. 4. So that arm is halfway. 5. It's not at the top. That's too easy. 6. 7. Swing that arm. Curl it all the way in. So make sure it's curling. Palm faces up to the shoulder, and then it faces to the thigh. And when I say swinging, I don't want you swinging. It's just a nice fluid movement. 2 more. Woo, left arm burning. And last one. Oh, and change over. Hold it there. Oh, and go. Man. 2. Remember, this arm here could just be resting by your side if it needs a break. 3. 4. 5. 6. Come on, keep it holding. Pretend someone's watching. 8. 9. 10. 11. And last one. 12. Oh, good. Give those arms a bit of a shake out. Drop the weights if you need to have a bit of a break. We're going to come into bicep curls with a reverse on the return, okay? So it's actually called a Zottman curl. So you're coming up, turn, lower down. So turn the palms up, turn them down, and lower. Good. Now with this one, make sure that your elbows stay into the side. It's really tempting to kind of do a wide elbow. If you're doing that, go lighter in weights. So this is good if you've got your laundry detergent containers, your big water containers, and you've got a grip on them. Shopping bags, slightly more challenging to change that grip. Just do what you can. Okay, just a normal bicep curl is still gonna work you pretty hard, or you might just want to do a reverse curl all the way up and all the way down. So that's the variation for you. Good. Think abs in nice and tight. If you find yourself swinging, you either need to drop your weights to take something out of the shopping bags, or have one foot in front of the other and all your weight on that front leg, and keep it on the front leg so you're less likely to be able to sway back if the weight is forwards. We've got 2 more. Good. And last one. Nice. And relax it there. Great stuff, guys. Have a bit of a shake out. We've got one more round of those last ones. So those holds and the reverse curls. Good. So your biceps should be burning right now. And if they're not, add extra weight to it, okay? All right, let's go. So we're going to hold one arm up there, or you're going to keep it by your side if you want an easier option. 2, 3. So hold it halfway. 4, 5. Smile through it, grimace. 6, 7, 8. Oh, if I wasn't filming, I'd be tempted to drop it. So guys, do not drop it. Imagine you're in front of other people. 11 and 12. Woo! Okay, changing over to the other side. So halfway up. And 1, 2, 3. Good work. 4, 5. It must be hard. I'm counting today. 6, 7, 8, 9. Make sure you're not using the shoulder to swing it up. 10, 11. So if you get stuck, that's fine. Get stuck. Don't cheat. And 12, because then you'll just be doing the wrong thing. Have a bit of a shakeout. We've got our reverse biceps. Okay, so if you're using shopping bags, maybe just a reverse curl on the way up and the way down is going to be easier. If you've got a hold of something, then we're going to come up, reverse, and lower. So up with the palms facing up towards your shoulders, and then down. There's 2. Good. Oh, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job, guys. 9, 10. Almost there. 2 more to go. Remember, do not swing your body. Keep the elbows tucked in. 11. And 12. Excellent work. Okay, let's stretch the biceps out. So you're going to hold the wall and lean away. Oh, ouch. Hope you guys are burning just as much as me. All right, let's change over. Other side. So get a nice stretch out through the bicep as you lean away from the wall. I'm so glad you guys like strength training as much as me. So you can see, you get your heart rate up. I've built up a sweat. No cardio involved whatsoever. Whew. Right, reaching the arms out, stretching out through your back. So really rounding through the shoulders. Oh, great job, guys. Nice workout.